Hey everyone, it's May and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about all of my test scores and high school stats, etc. that got me into CSULB, tips I have about college applications. I got a request for this video and I thought it was a really good idea, so yeah, I'm going to be sharing that with y'all today. It might seem like a lot that I'm putting this all out on the internet, but like high schools in the past, I'm proud of the scores and stuff that I have, so I don't really care that much anymore and whatever. So I think it could be helpful for you guys potentially to know like what I had getting into CSULB, and so I'm willing to do that. And for reference, I'm a junior at CSULB and I'm majoring in creative writing and double minoring in French and linguistics. I applied to the school as linguistics, so I don't know that that makes that much of a difference, but that is the major that I applied into because that's what I thought I wanted to do originally. And I was applying in, well, I guess I technically applied in 2015, but it was for the 2016 school year. So like I applied for fall 2016. And I applied to 5 other schools. I applied to all of them as linguistics. I applied to San Francisco State. I applied to University of Washington. I applied to UCLA, UC Santa Barbara, and University of Wisconsin-Madison, and I got into everywhere except UCLA, and I ended up deciding between CSULB and UCSB, and then I ended up deciding on CSULB because it was cheaper, and also I was pretty sure at that point that I wanted to switch to creative writing, and at UCSB it was like a separate application process and I hadn't done it, so there was going to be an issue with that because it was like actually in a different college than liberal arts because they have it all weird there. It was like in their College of Creative Studies, so I didn't want to deal with that potential issue because I was pretty sure I wanted to do creative writing, so I just chose CSULB, and I am super happy with that choice. I've honestly had the best time there. My freshman year was a little rough, wasn't the best, but my sophomore year was great and my first semester of junior year was awesome. So yeah, that's just a little background on my college application process. And yeah, so my high school GPA was unweighted a 4.0 and it was weighted 4.45. My SAT score was 1960. I took the test twice and got the exact same score the second time. I just got like different scores and like the subcategories, but it still added up to 1960. I don't know how helpful that's going to be for you guys because this is the old SAT. I know they've changed it, but if there's some way you can convert it, that's what I got. And then on the ACT, I got a 28. For CSULB, I know that's pretty high, on the high end. Like, I'm in no way like demeaning my school, but like in terms of colleges it really isn't that difficult to get into like compared to the UCs or like some private schools. I am also in the honors program. I was waitlisted for the honors program and I did not get the President's Scholarship. If you guys don't know what that is, the honors program at CSULB is like they put you into smaller classes, like you have to take certain honors classes and you can choose like from a list that they offer, and they're like smaller and it's with only other honors students, so it's like really cool. And I was in the honors dorm. That's where I met like all my friends, which was awesome. So yeah, if you like live on campus, you can apply to be in the honors dorm. So it basically just like gives you a community, and then your senior year you write a thesis. And so like if you're going to grad school or whatever, that looks pretty good if you've already have like a paper published by then. So I wanted to do that. I got waitlisted. I eventually got in, and the President's Scholarship is, I believe they pay for either your tuition or your housing. I could be wrong on that. But I did not get that. I applied for it and I didn't get it, so just for reference with those scores, that wasn't good enough apparently. I was also one of the valedictorians of my high school. And for extracurriculars, I was in 4 different clubs in high school. I don't think I did any of them for all 4 years. I usually did them for like 2 or 3 years, and then I was treasurer of one of them. That was like the only leadership experience I had, except that I was also section leader. I was in band all 4 years as a class, but it still kind of counts as an extracurricular because it was like also outside of school performances and stuff. I was section leader for a year or 2, I believe, so I had that as well. But I certainly didn't have as much leadership experience as like a lot of other people did. Like I wasn't president of a club or anything like that. And I was in a symphony outside of school for 2 years and a choir outside of school for 2 years in high school. So that was my extracurriculars, and then the club that I was treasurer of, Key Club, involved community service, so I also had that, and I was also part of Leap Club, which was helping kids with their homework and stuff, so that counted as community service, and that may have helped as well. So for classes in high school, I took a decent amount of honors and APs. I don't remember exactly how many honors classes I took, but I took 5 AP classes overall. I took AP US History, AP Calc, AP Stats, AP Psych, and AP French. And I took 4 of the tests. I did not take APUSH. I took the other 4 tests and passed them all, so that could have been another factor. I don't know. I had some awards from my high school. Teachers gave me awards and stuff like that, and I got a bunch of like achievement awards before I graduated. And like I said, I was one of the valedictorians, so that's kind of the background on that. As for applying to CSULB, I don't know if it has changed, but when I applied, it was just like you applied, well, I looked this up, there's just like a general CSU website that you go to, and then for me, I know that I like selected the schools that I wanted to apply through that, and just like put in information like, okay, like name, address, blah blah blah, high school stuff. It didn't ask for like an essay or anything. For me, when I did it, it could have changed, but I'll link the website down below where you can apply to CSUs if you guys are trying to do that. There was no essay or anything, but for the honors program and president scholarship, I did have to write an essay. So if you guys want to do that, just keep that in mind that it's like a separate thing. And I think it's once you've already gotten in, I don't remember, it's been a while, but that'll be like a separate application and a separate essay if you want to do that. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Like I said, I know my scores and stats are like kind of higher than the average, so like don't worry like if yours are lower than that, like, and if you don't get in, you can always go to community college for 2 years and then apply again. I think it can be easier for like transfer students if like you didn't have like a good GPA in high school or something, like go to community college, work really hard and get a good GPA and then transfer in with that. I know that some of our programs are impacted, so the reason that you don't get in could be because like it's just like a really competitive program or something like that, like nursing, I don't know. Most of the liberal arts programs like that I'm like in the liberal arts college, it's not that impacted. Yeah, I hope this was helpful for you guys. Please leave any questions that you have down below. I would be happy to answer them. And I will be making sort of a part 2 to this video of what happens once you're accepted into CSULB and how it works for like housing, the roommate process, everything like that. Because someone I think requested that a while ago, or I've just been getting a lot of questions about that. So I think that'll be good like coming into the season of like college decisions and stuff like that. So yeah, I think that's going to be it for this video. Please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this. If you're more curious about CSULB, I have a whole bunch of vlogs that I've done, like weeks in my life and stuff, so you can check out my CSULB playlist that I'll link down below, and you can just like watch them if you're interested. And yeah, I just have like a whole bunch of other videos on there that might be helpful. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!